When you look at your household budget, would $500 extra a month make a difference? That's not a lottery pitch. It is a program from the city of Atlanta to assist residents with direct cash payments. Fox 5's Morse Diggs is live in Northeast Atlanta with this exclusive report tonight. And Morse, is this a one-time payment or recurring?
Well, it would be recurring for up to 12 months. I got some stunned looks when I talked to people about that this afternoon, but it's no joke. Up to $500 a month in cash that you will not have to pay back. At Atlanta City Hall, they talk about money all the time, but typically it will concern a contract or worker pay raises. Now listen to a member, Amir Faroqi, introduce an unusual multi-million-dollar measure.
To provide eligible low and moderate income individuals with a monthly stipend of $500.00 per month for up to 12 months to enter into a memorandum of understanding.
Mayor Bottoms is asking the city council to approve direct cash payments for residents who are living on the margin. It could be for as long as 12 months or $6,000.
I pay over almost $1,230 in rent alone. I got 2 kids I'm taking care of, so anything can help me out right now.
This Atlanta mother spends part of the day at home with children having virtual instruction and part of the day working delivering flowers.
So yeah, they have to come with me some days, and some days I have to tell them that I can't work because I have to tend to my kids.
You would try?
I would try, definitely, yes. Everything is very expensive this day.
And we're talking about essentials that are pinching a lot of budgets. The estimate is 300 families getting assistance through a pilot program. The mayor told us, "I am honored to be part of a powerful coalition of mayors as a founding member in this pilot program. We know that economic security is a right and a necessity for all to thrive in this country."
I have to watch my budget, and I appreciate the fact that some people are needing some help, but I don't know how they're going to determine that few a number and give them that much money for a whole year when there are a lot of people that are hurting.
Soon the mayor will be releasing full details on how you can qualify, but here are a couple of nuggets we found out about. You have to be at least 18 years of age, and it's pretty liberal. For a family of 4, you can earn up to $53,000 a year to qualify for the help from City Hall, that extra $500 a month in a stipend. Reporting live from Northeast Atlanta, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.